Well, I guess you know about Da Vinci. It appears he's going to build. Welcome back to the Dupe or Go Home Challenge Topia, a place where you go home if you don't go full dupe. We have buff briars. Let's get some plants in here and make this a little bit prettier. We're talking about a gym. We have our first 150 kilograms of copper, which is going to assist us when we work towards building what would we call a double electrolyzer setup. Let's see. Whoa, what's going on there? We got our final two basic researches. We have our next dupe, cycle 17, dupe 8. Things are getting dupalicious. What is Turner? I mean, he's flexing. I mean, I see the muscle, and then I look at his interests and his traits, and I'm like, dude, you are jacked. Farming. 2 farmers. Interesting. Considering that we have 800 calories, we don't actually have an official farm built. We have tons of construction that needs to get done. This actually might be construction, agriculture, science. Oh man, dude. But he's also building impaired, so -3 plus 2, so he's negative. So he's actually not that good at building. He's pretty good at researching. He's pretty good at farming. And he gets morale for all 3 of these. He's got iron gut, what? And he's even stronger. And he's Da Vinci's younger nephew, Da Vincito. We knew Da Vincito was going to come to the tribe. And so we welcome Da Vincito. Says he's related to Da Vinci. Da Vinci tends to keep his distance. This is Da Vincito's coming in, and he does not look happy about the situation. He's already total change for exhibits. Why are you stressed? Probably because you gotta go eat dirt and water, and I just brought you out of like basically what was stasis. We just kind of hung out. It's like going in a rocket ship in vanilla. You know, it doesn't really cost anything. Food pit. We should get a second one here, so we can delete this, shift this over. I think it's time for us to look out 3. I guess they're not laying any eggs anytime soon. Might be like nobody's digging, probably because of priorities. Let's make sure Da Vincito is keeping his distance. Still got a green face, Interstellar. She's the one. 8 dupes. We still don't even have. That's pretty incredible. We still don't even have. We're just gonna have to go with one. It's like we don't have. Well, I guess we're on cycle 17, so that's not the worst that could happen. I mean, if I get an oxygen machine up like anywhere close to this, I'd be extremely impressed. Okay. Don't forget about our game room that will slowly come online. Research is moving fast. We have a supercomputer that's gonna go right here, and I think we go down to 1 research. Let's just deconstruct this for now and start getting things moved over. Yeah, this should be cool. Probably need to. Oh, someone's losing a bed. I'll throw another smaller room down here. Can I build? I guess the one question is, can I build? Yeah. I mean, everybody has the thing on operating, but I'll probably have to change that. Case Vinci is skilled at operating. Doc Op, obviously, an operator. Starman. Hamstress, we know, is an operator, like without a doubt. So we should probably treat this like a, how's our carbon situation? We're gonna have carbon pump here. It's fine if it goes super low. This would essentially be basically like that, I guess, right? We should be able to build. We can move it now. Come on, guys, one more. 4,000 calories. We're gonna be mush barred out. Do I not have anybody who's digging? That's probably what's going on here. I know I'm seeing a digger. Oh, does anybody like digging? Oh man, that's gonna stall. I'm not used to the digging that's stalling. All right, let's speed it up a bit. We definitely need to throw some research back on the agenda. This is our final regular one before we start tapping into secondary without there actually being any kind of like, good thing coming from it. We gotta go like 2 down here with the rubble, so we don't have to carry it. Do full on rubble drop. Except for like the. All right, food's coming back up. I had a feeling copper's looking good. We can definitely build the light switches, but I think our first light switch is here, and we need to destroy this and build. It doesn't really Let's make sure that things are moving. We want to do. We want to make sure that we can just patch that one. And then I think we need to throw some doors up and get our first room buff. Yeah, man, everybody go. Doc Ock getting an upgrade here. 2 athletics, not bad. Vinci, 2 athletics, 18 machinery, hamstress. That is just incredible. Hamstress might evolve. We might have an evolution on our hands, which would be incredible. But definitely, there's so much construction that needs to be done. This is incredible. 17.4 tons of algae. I should be able to get that online before. That's our final research. We could pretty much destroy this, throw down. I think we do like we'll see. I think we can get like a big science center and a light. I know there's a light here, but I mean, we can get the motion sensitive stuff in, like that's an ideal situation. But there's just so much to go with the computer. Yeah, I think we do this. I honestly kind of want to do boom. Then we'll do, let's just make it the zone. Our first motion sensor, maybe like this. And then we'll also want food, 4,200. We're gonna need some kind of, did we get our first room? Barracks. Yep, that's pretty much it, huh? Luxury barracks. What do we need for a luxury barracks? One or more comfy beds, no cots, no industrial machinery, no cots. We also probably need plastic. That's interesting. We're gonna just straight up need more beds, so putting that here is good. I think I'm gonna just throw down like an oxygen thing. Oh yeah, we should have one person that could do this, but we need power and we need it fast. There's nothing. They're gonna run out of oxygen. This is taking longer than usual. What we might need to do is dig a little lower and get through. Straight up, come down, and extract. Create true oxygen. Let's go all the way down here. We might be able to grab the oxygen from this move. We just need to free up this here. We get oxygen start going up there. We got science going. We have our 2 rooms that we need to seal up, but we don't need the doors now. We have a farmer, 9,600. Who's farming? Starman, Interstella. Interstella's not feeling good. We're getting 4 shine nips, but I don't think we're gonna get beyond that. But maybe we'll see. I don't know how balanced the shine nips are with the Bristle Blossom growth. 4 bathrooms is somehow still carrying the major load. Doc Ock, Da Vinci. Yeah, I don't think Da Vinci does too much of that though. I think eventually he's like, oh, I need to decorate or I need to build. Which is like, don't worry guys. I should decorate or build, but I think first go for a little run in this not very good looking apartment. What we want to do, set up a motion sensor. Each of these. Alright, cool. That should cover that area. Powers first. That's the end of the day. 5,600 calories. Drop back down. Not ideal. Oh, Panthers. When we have someone who tidies, we don't have anywhere to eat because we haven't set up the ballroom yet. I shouldn't be pressing some of that. Don't get. Oh, it's supposed to go there. Is there an egg here? Calories. 8 of 8 dupes. We got some skills. Da Vincito. It's definitely going to be our first construction person. It has to be. I should be able to farm later, but for right now, gotta build, man. We need a builder. It seems like we just don't have one. We have hatches everywhere. We have a hatch problem. We definitely have a hatch problem. Running away because the sun's coming up. Let's see. We need to add gold to refine copper to our extract ingredients. We also have goals to extract this. This is so much copper. Okay, this is definitely ice, but we haven't discovered ice. We still need to get this power over here. Yeah, so this is where we send things. I feel like I should just definitely get. Okay, so we have lots going on. We have 8 dupes. We're barely keeping. We don't have a digger. We don't have anybody digging. We have builders, but they're not building fast enough. We have hatches, but they're all over the place. We have radiation causing bugged lamp lights. We have a gym that's extremely dirty. We have what's becoming our operations room. The heat is rising. We still don't have basic power thing yet. I think we got our first automation though. That's good. How much? We have 70.2 hours. That just should give me enough to basically put some oxygen down here. Flow. Is it really too much flow there? But I mean, we're kind of allowing some flows. It's just not. There's a lot of time being spent. I think we can do something last that, I guess. This thing is going to incubate something. Alright, folks. We're finally digging down to the real carbon pit. We need more of this carbon is dropping. We're not ready to build. Our research prowess is definitely dropped. What we're actually almost done with. Oh, that's because we added some lights. And it's almost how much are 1,400 potential watts? That's kind of a lot. I'm like, we're actually gonna have hydrogen siphon off for the lights up here. Basically, we want to make sure that dupes are inlet areas. We gotta take this out. We can't have these lights here. We need professional lights. You're eating dirt. One thing we gotta do is we don't have copper. Let's put it towards another egg. Let's put it here. Cancel. I think we just need to basically keep everything together. Starting to go down the water a little bit. We found another hatch egg, so we might be able to speed up the hatch process pretty quickly here and get coal, like a little bit of coal on the line. 5.5 tons isn't massive. Oh yeah, let's go. Fight bugs. Not hard to get, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, this. Oh, new dupe. We're going in. Not the best. We have another construct. But they. But they require light to sleep. They might get their own custom room. I imagine we're gonna get more nyctophobic people. Someone who needs light to sleep. Skilled hard digging starts with a tier 1 skill plus 7 construction. Overjoyed response balloon artist. Adas enjoy writing poetry in their downtime. Dark poetry. Chronicles construction. It's like Chronicle Builder, or maybe it's maybe we need to look at I think it's this. Enjoys dark poetry, can build, can dig. I don't think we overthink it. Let's see. Rachel? No. Anderson? No, I think it's like, what is something that you need to build to dig? I guess maybe shovel or 2 hard construct digging. I think we just keep it as a construct, right? Construct queen. There it is. Dupe number 9. 5,000 calories. Let's get construct queen Ada onto the space program. And then we need to set up priorities for construct queen Ada to build. That's all you need to do. Build if you can build. Power's getting stressed here. We might set up this soon. Some skills soon. What's your queen? Can dig and can construct. We got a constructor. Construct queen, Ada, and construct. You are leading the way towards building a new world. We can finally get our second briar up. How's research? What do we get? Research doesn't matter. We don't have it. I don't think it'll matter because we don't have copper. Pause. Do that forever. Don't do this anymore. Honestly, we gotta go with a better look here. Amazing that that's taking so long, but we finally have somebody who can dig that out, so things will start changing. We also have 2 builders, and one of them has the ability to dig in places we originally could not dig. That's huge. We have 9,000 calories, the most we've had since we started this episode. The most we've had in like 3 episodes, I would say. After like the 2nd episode, we were in the red zone. We were in the auto zone. This video is sponsored by Meep. When you need to pump, get a Meep pump. We're probably gonna have some water come down. I don't think we want to do that. Let's see, can we drop? We don't even have the refinement unlocked. I'm sorry, put some oxygen in here. And then it's just busy, which we don't have. Who is my researcher? Oh, a single researcher. Man, I think we gotta do. Let's put this as 9. I don't care about anything else right now. We have to get this research done. Should outweigh it. We'll see what happens. We got some more. These are cooking ingredients we're gonna put in here. Everybody's eating here. We're gonna put that. We need to go higher. Yeah, a bit of a slow start. Probably gonna do a better job. 4,156 calories. This might be like we're just racing against time. Without a proper digger though, it's not looking good. I might just need to drop a light down right here. I just need 2, right? Probably kill this. I think that actually gives a good vibe off of it. This might be one of the vacation days. Yes, it is. Everybody's on vacation. Oh, not. We should match these vacations up though. We should be something, you know? Gotta have a Saturday, man. Can't overwork. Can't just dig and expect the colony to pay you back. You gotta take your breaks. Take the time off when you need the time off. Let's see. Whoa, we have crude oil in here. How did that get in there, and how can we use it as quickly as possible? We're talking about, looks like 12 kilograms. How many times? 8. So what? 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So 8 times what's 90, 96 kilograms. I don't think we could do anything with 96 kilograms of oil. Maybe we can. Let's try to wrap things up as best as we can. It's getting late. We need to find ice. Let's check our temperature. I'm not too concerned about temperature. We're not on a super difficult mode. And once this gets set up with the ice to cool this water, and we get like, we'll probably start building out the pump system to cool the area. But oh yeah, I forget. Queen, what's up with me? Oh, it's a cold room. Maybe it's this. We need to clean this up. But Ada needs some light. I think it's we're out of metal ore. Go figure. Still doing research. I think we gotta just put Doc Ock on it. He's gonna be the only one who's actually gonna follow through. Doc Ock, I'm sorry, but we gotta research through. If we don't research that, we're never gonna get anything done. We're never gonna get the place we wanna get. Oxygen is looking good down here. That's actually very helpful. Flowing up to the top here, where our main work is happening. We need more skills. Let's speed things up a little bit, see if we go underwater pretty. That's fine though. We're about to get battery power, so let's deconstruct. We want to build power here. Where is it? That's perfect. We'll build a power control. We can turn this into, I mean, what does it give? I guess 600. I think we can double or maybe get it to 800 in the output. Now that we can dig here, we should definitely also have massive. I need to get to this room. Here's the other one. Okay, so we got our outgoing, our incoming and our outgoing. That's pretty ideal. For automations, we'll need to build the battery here. Research. Alright, so let's start from the bottom. Going to need insulating. Look at that. The first room is done. Finally, I can't dig and get there's like a whole thing to it. We're barely holding on with food. Probably need to make sure that whoever's supposed to be farming is actually farming. Where's hamsters? Why is hamsters on? It's gonna be considered a waste, but I need for them to only run when it's time for them to run. Probably set. We'll just keep this set. It's crazy that they haven't built this, and it's been there for many cycles. They just like are like, I'm good. Like I'm not going into the water. I don't care what you ask me. I don't care how you pitch things. Like I can't do it. I'm out doing research. I need one more researcher. Who's the other one? It's pretty good. Let's see. Doc Op researching. Where are you, Stockman? What do you expect to get for your life if you don't research? Find carbon we're gonna need for steel. First bathroom done. This. I think it makes it a 7,000 calories. I don't think, I mean, our food isn't terrible. We have nobody digging. That's kind of a major problem. We just went through 2 tons of algae, so we gotta get this online ASAP. We're gonna get a jukebox though. Oh, no, I just realized I was doing it again. It's at 90-30 power. No, it's not. We're gonna need to switch this to. Alright, so we got our first power setup, but that's gonna go haywire as soon as good research is getting faster. Starman and Doc Off are both on it. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Time to build. Piping is done up here. We're gonna seal the room. And then I believe it's time to build our sensors. We just have it be chain number 2, right? This is right. Do I need? That's like a bathroom, dude. You have to. You just have to. Oh, it's dangerous. I'll officially run into. Did we just get? That's perfect. We need to get that as soon as possible. And it should go pretty quick. Duplicate skills. Interstellar. Welcome to advanced research. Meep. Meep saved the day. Trying to get some plants. I don't know how many plants we have of each thing, but let's see what we can do. Oh, our first power up. Lacking coal for some reason. If we need it, that's a lot of power. That's what's it? Does power in effect? I guess not, right? It's very interesting. Wow, look at that. Our carbon pit is starting to come together here. We are going to need to set up the second phase of our system here. And I believe it's slow heating ingenious rock. Ingenious? I think so. It's ingenious, but do here. Sinker. No, that makes sense. Here, and like that. Have to pick our new dude. Farming. Another farmer. We're at 5,600 calories. Cooker. We need a cook. We need a specialized cook, and I just will have to skill shake him. Chef. Chef with us, buddy. Chef is going to. Actually, I don't think we. I'm sorry, I did that TV. So we're gonna have to quickly build skill scrubber here. Shake Meep. Get some duplicate skills. Chef. Welcome to Grilling 101. Doc Op. It's your turn. Telescope. You always knew what you wanted. I think I'll do this. Search. Amazing. This is coming together quick. I think what we want here is this filter. Comes out of here, goes boom, 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 boom. Alright, so that goes out, that goes in, comes out here, this goes here. Boom, boom, boom. You want to go out, comes out here and goes. We do have water. It's huge, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, we're gonna need to refine soon, so. Wow, I still can't believe that we don't have past 94. Well, we have 94 tons. We just need to. Hamstress research is being done, probably filling up as expected. This is actually one of the more important things that you can do here today. 5,000 something calories. All right, so we have our hatch in here. These other ones as well. Let's relocate. Gotcha. Probably gonna need to call it. Low stress. Someone is sick. This is the first time I haven't seen this number read. Many cycles. We're about a quarter way to 100. I think I'll call it here and pick it up tomorrow. Hope you all enjoyed. Just as a final run through, we have Doc Op currently expressing themselves. Wow. Doc Op really, look at this hatch hiding here. Elderly, you know, enjoy yourself. Eat the rest of the dirt, whatever you want. Doc Op, new friend. Oh. Well, we did just get, so every time we get a new dupe, we get this automatic negative. Is that for all of them? Smell the flowers, this is good. So we have Doc Op, loves to operate, Plant Murder, Caregiver, Destructive, Sparkle, +8 in Machinery, because you are Doc Op. Da Vinci, if you needed somebody to bring you the eggs, Da Vinci is the dude to do it. Art fundamentals in aesthetic design. Mediocre artwork quality, +2 creativity, +11 total creativity. Da Vinci, you are a mind blower. And we have Starman. He is part of the OG crew, sitting at a strength of 6, +3 buff, +2 improved caring, +1 attribute, 150% tidying speed, and an additional 240 kilograms of carrying capacity. This dude, Starman, is insane. +2 athletics. Alright, not that insane. We have 10 dupes. Meep saved the colony. Meep took on extra skills. He's been probably pretty sad. Sitting at a +6 strength, mostly boosted through stats. +3 construction. Meep is Meep. Meep should be cleaning, but he's been caught up in the affairs of the colony, trying to keep it on. Hamstress, born to ham. Machinery, 19. That's incredible. Like, if there was anybody who needed to operate something, it's Hamstress. Hamstress is probably going to evolve. You have a total machinery of +19, with attribute level being +12, Grease Monkey +3, improved tinkering +2, electrical engineering +2, 190% machine operation speed, 48% engine tune-up effect duration. That's pretty massive. That's really huge. What are they? Maybe that's why they're sitting at 900 watts. That's pretty good. Well, thank you, Hamstress, for being a beast and prepping to level up Construct. OG crew, +13 construction. He's not putting a band-aid on if you fall. But Construct, she doesn't do that. It's not her game. Next up, we have Interstellar. Wants to go to space, but is stuck farming. You know how it goes. Interstellar, please go find your kid and tell him you gotta go save the human species for them to be angry at you for 40 years. But it ends up being like, you know, 19 years from you or something, 30 years. What are you gonna do? Agriculture, you know, you're born this way. Da Vincito. Da Vincito is related to Da Vinci, but they really don't talk about it. They haven't talked about it since he joined. He came out of stasis. I mean, he's pretty plain across the board. He's a new guy. He's got a nice stargazer COTS. New friend. You know, it's still carrying a high morale decor. Definitely has to do something right about that ladder. Construct Queen Ada. Doing exactly what I expected her to do. Construct a +9. She's scared to sleep in the dark, but she's not scared to wear colorful jackets. And finally, our newest addition, we have Chef. He is a +13 cuisine. This is a massive gain. We were pretty much struggling with food this entire like 2.5 last episodes. We managed to get him, and this is probably within the end of this cycle, the first time this number hasn't been read in a very long time. Thank you, Chef. You know, I think Chef earns like an attribute name convention. So we'll call him Chef Where's the Beef. We'll call him Chef Wellington, maybe. Gets a attribute name. Because he did overall save the colony from essentially it was burnout. We have 10 dupes. We're about to finish our first oxygen. We have a huge tank of water. We are dipping into this one almost a full, what would be 8 tons of water down. We have our second room, washroom. I believe if we get some art in here, we can just into a nice washroom. And then we have where Hamster lives, the power plant, course Hamster lives. We have research going down here. We should probably seal this up and make, I think we need to do this. Boom. Make one of our final rooms, I guess we could say. Basically being like, hey, we gotta close it down. And you're gonna let us. Actually don't need these bathrooms anymore. This is a pretty big upgrade, but I'll leave them as a backup, and so we can continue getting clay and polluted dirt. We'll get clay from. Man, they just don't want to dig down, huh? Super. Let's see, that was oxygen levels. Okay. I know we said we were gonna end, but I think now we're at a good spot to end. We still need to build our community center, but I'm thinking we might need to build that somewhere else. We got a hatch situation coming online here. That's basically going to feed these 2 coal generators. The gym might move. The gym really isn't active these days since I hooked up power, so people have just kind of been focusing on their favorite tasks. We need to get, yeah, we got to leave it because this is going to run it. Yeah, so we need a digger. She's scared to sleep. We got to get her some light. Until next time, we talk. We'll hopefully not have everybody eating in the bathroom. But if you are going to eat in the bathroom, let me tell you one thing. Make sure that you go and buy yourself a pair of Da Vinci's pillowcases. When you have a Da Vinci's pillowcase, no matter where you rest your head, it's like being on top of the world.